SCOTUS denies another Second Amendment case. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John Crump. I happen to be an investigative journalist, and this is John Crump News, where we discuss 2A issues every day. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It helps with the algorithm, and we are in a battle with the algorithm. The key to beating the algorithm is engagement, and subscribing to the channel is the best engagement I can ask of you. So go ahead and sub to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, and it helps get my voice out there, and you can propagate the signal. Let's go ahead and thank today's sponsor, Gideon Optics. Gideon Optics makes some of the best optics at an affordable price. So why spend money on an optic where you can get a cheaper optic that is just as good? Go ahead and check out Gideon Optics, and for a limited time, you can use code CRUMPY and get 10% off and free shipping on all orders. Today, we're going to be talking about a case out of New York called Gonzalez versus Hochul. The case was brought by two gun stores, and they were represented by Paloma Campana, who is a friend of the channel. Basically, what they were suing over is a couple different things. One is the ammunition background check. When you buy ammo in New York now, you have to go through a background check. They claim that was a overstep of the authority of New York to do ammo background checks, which I tend to agree. The second thing that they were challenging was the yearly inspection by New York State Police. The plaintiffs claimed that the yearly inspection by state police violated their rights because the state police do not have the authority. Gun shops are a federal thing. So they claimed that the state police had no authority to do that. They went to a district court judge, and the district court judge did not give them a preliminary injunction, and the circuit court is really slow. They went to Judge Sotomayor, who is the justice that oversees New York, and asked her to intervene in the case. Justice Sotomayor decided not to intervene, which opened up an opportunity for Judge Clarence Thomas to go in there and step up and take the case. So the Supreme Court was going to consider the case, whether or not they should take it. New York Governor Kathy Hochul went on a treat rage when Clarence Thomas decided to consider the case. But here's the funny thing. She was tweeting about how Clarence Thomas was trying to dismantle their concealed carry laws, the CCIA. She was getting the case mixed up with the Antioch case, which I think is funny because you should know what case you are talking about. And the Gonzalez case had nothing to do with concealed carry. It was all about the ammunition background checks and the inspection of FFLs. The Supreme Court got together and reviewed the case. Overall, they decided not to grant cert to the case. So they are denying the case. They are not going to hear it. The reason why, we don't know. The Supreme Court would never, ever say the reason why they do not grant cert or the reason why they grant cert. All we do know is the result was not the one that we wanted, but not all hope is lost. The case is still moving through, and it can still actually reach the Supreme Court, but it's just not going to reach it right now. So this is a setback. I wouldn't really even call it a defeat. I would just call it a setback. I really wish the Supreme Court would take up the case, but Thomas picking it up shows you that he is willing to challenge some of the status quo laws out there, which is a good thing. He just has to get a few more of the judges on his side, which is why elections are important. Because if we lose Thomas, we are in a world of hurt. Maybe we can replace one or two justices with more freedom-loving justices. I don't know, but we'll have to find out after the next presidential election. That is why the presidential elections are so important. The Supreme Court is one of the things that is overlooked. but it's probably one of the most important things about a president is that he gets to appoint Supreme Court justices that will serve on the court for life. That is a huge, huge deal. And that is the reason why I am going to vote against Joe Biden, no matter who runs against him. I know I don't like Trump, and if Trump gets the nomination, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I definitely would never ever vote for Joe Biden. I'll probably vote for Trump, to be honest with you, just because the Supreme Court is that important. But that's my stance on it. Whatever you guys decide to do, that's up to you. You are all grown people, and you can make up your own mind. Okay, exciting news here. My book will be hitting shelves on November 1st. There will be a hardcover, a paperback, and a ebook. Right now, the Kindle version is available for pre-order. If you have Kindle Select, it will also be on there as well. Barnes & Noble will be carrying it in some of their stores, not all their stores, but some of their stores, and it will be on their website. It will also be on other select retailers' websites and in select stores. So you can pick it up there. And if you do find it in the store, go ahead and take a selfie. I would really, really appreciate it. So I'm going to link down to the Kindle down below. So if you want, you can pre-order it. It helps me out a lot. And it is a great book. It's called Masters of Firepower, and it profiles 20 of the best gun designers that ever have lived. It's a big book. It's like 525 pages. And I had to cut out a bunch because it was nearly 800 pages. So I got it down to 525 pages. I will be releasing certain chapters on the website once I get that up. That will be the ones that I had to cut out of the book. There will be multiple chapters for free that you guys can read, but until then, go ahead and check out the Kindle version. You can order the Kindle version, or you can wait for the paperback or hardcover to come out. I will have a certain number of hardcover books and paperback books that I will sign and I will sell through PayPal or something like that. They are being shipped to me right now. I'll sign them up and get them listed for sale. So if anybody is interested in that, reach out to me and we will work something out. It will be like an extra $5 if you want a signed copy, and that is just to cover the shipping. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for all the support. I love you all. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. And once again, that is key to engagement and key to propagating the signal to the masses, and I would really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Wolverine's motherfucker.